Hi, everyone. So I'm trying to get a feel from the energy right now, and I'm kind of struggling to do that. It feels like the energy is just at a standstill. That's what I'm getting. I can't get any real wisdom or insight or knowledge from the energy that's around me. Although I am feeling like there's a need to take things less seriously at this time, that maybe I'm trying too hard, is kind of the message that I'm getting. So I decided let's pull a channeled ancestor card first. Actually, first, let's roll a zodiac sign first, and then we'll do an ancestor message. Maybe we can pick up some more of this energy of what I'm feeling. But again, I feel like there's a need to lighten up, and I think that's for me, but maybe that's a message for you too, or for someone. So let's start with the zodiac dice. And this is not your sign, although it could be, but it is not indicative of your sign. I'm just trying to pick up the energies that are around us. So we got the energy of Virgo, and Virgo is a very diligent, hardworking, sometimes can be even a perfectionist, someone who likes to pay attention to the details, someone who crosses their T's and dots their I's. A lot of times they are very helpful and like to serve other people. So that's what we're getting. So you might be in a service-oriented energy right now where you feel like helping people, or perhaps you're just paying attention to a lot of the details right now. Maybe you really have your nose to the grindstone and you're really working hard on something right now, which might be why it might be time to lighten up, or to lighten your load, or to not take things so seriously. But let's see what else comes out. Also, with rolling Virgo, it's also making me think that this might have something to do with your job or your money. So, but let's see what else the ancestors can tell us, and then we'll get straight into tarot. So we have the word sun. Interesting. So this could be about a sun. You could have a sun. You could be a sun. And then underneath that, we have the word fair. So this feels like it's going to be kind of a specific message because it says sun. But there is something here for sure that your ancestors want you to know about, something being fair, something being balanced. This is almost like a justice type of energy, a justice card, a balancing out of things. So there could be something having to do, again, with a family member. Sun is very specific, but it could be, it came out. So that's for someone, but this could be a family member that you're dealing with. It could be a family member who's a Virgo. So make it all make sense for you, but it does feel like there's something having to do with hard work and having to do with a family member. And also perhaps lightening a load or not taking something so seriously. So, but because I'm so struggling so much with figuring out what this energy is about, let's do a spread for what we don't see. That's what I would like to do. So we have the Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, Eight of Cups, Justice. There's that fair energy that we were seeing before. So justice is here, something fair, something balanced. The universal laws are coming to balance things out. Underneath, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Strength, Nine of Cups, and underneath everything is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about a group of people who very much love each other. It's giving this vibe, again, of some kind of family. Underneath that, I was just seeing the Four of Wands too, which can be about home and family. So it's really supporting this idea that it's someone who's probably in your inner circle, someone who is a close family member, someone you love very much, maybe someone you live with the Four of Wands being here, but certainly someone in your inner circle, someone you love very much. If it's not close family, then it's someone that you love like family. But with this Two of Wands coming in here, it's giving me somewhat of an impression that this is someone that you love very much. Perhaps it's your son, but again, I feel like that's just representing the person for you. But it's someone that you love very much, who you probably live with or share a lot of, confide a lot in with this Three of Cups, someone very close to you. But it feels like perhaps with this Two of Wands that there might be some kind of separation going on between the two of you. With the Two of Wands, I sometimes see this as turning your back on one thing and putting your attention on the other. So there is this feeling that perhaps there is a little bit of separation, or perhaps just a lack of communication between you and this person. If this is a love interest for you, there could be children or a son involved. So make that make sense for you too. But this Two of Wands here in this energy is just making me feel like there may be an opportunity for you here, but you are struggling to see it. Perhaps you're struggling to reach some kind of a conclusion about what to do, perhaps if you are separated from this person. But I do feel with this Three of Cups, and especially if it is a child or someone you have children with, it very much feels like this is someone that you have a deep love with and a deep connection with, but yet you may be struggling to connect with that person, that you may be feeling like you don't know how to approach them, or there's a lack of communication or a lack of contact with this Two of Wands. It's like not quite knowing how to make that contact with this person. It feels like the universe has you both in a timeout. This feels strongly like a timeout energy. The Hanged Man is generally when the universe almost forces you, or actually forces you, to retreat, to rest, to not do anything until you recharge your battery. The Hanged Man, this is not a voluntary position that this person is in. This is a position that the universe has put you in when it has to do with this person. So it may be why I was getting this idea from the Two of Wands that you're not really communicating with each other, but it may be because the universe is literally blocking the two of you from having a communication with each other. It looks like in the past, you have tried to walk away from this, that your intention was to walk away from this situation, from this person, from this parent. If you are the son or if you are the daughter in this situation, that there was an attempt for you to walk away from this. But there's this almost this feeling of loyalty that's coming over me, especially with this Three of Cups energy. It's like your loyalty keeps bringing you back to this person, that you still believe in them. So even if you've tried to walk away from this person in the past, you're releasing that and you're kind of coming back around to the situation because of your loyalty and because how much you love them, or because of maybe the what you share, or the home that you share, or the history that you share, or children that you share. Make it make sense, but it seems like there is a strong loyalty between you and this person, which makes you keep coming back around. You're moving into this energy of the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a very healing energy. So if there is a need for this relationship to have some healing involved, I think that this is a perfect time for you to be compassionate, use your Queen of Cups energy, and really put as much compassion as you can into this situation. So if you at one point felt like you wanted to run away from this because of the conflict, or because it became too much, or if you felt like you were disappearing, or if this person was running away from you, or if this person was disappearing, I feel like you're moving more into an energy of understanding and having more compassion for this person than you used to in the past, that you're having some kind of revelations about the healing that they need to go through, and that you are part of their healing process, that you are in this person's life because you are meant to heal them. You are always meant to heal them. And I think you're about to step into that type of role with this person or with that type of energy. But you are certainly manifesting justice in this situation. And we saw fair. And when I saw fair, I immediately thought of this justice card. So whatever you're thinking of here, you're thinking right. You're manifesting in this idea that things are going to start becoming more fair now. So whatever it is that made you want to walk away from this or made them want to walk away from this, that energy is really starting to balance out. I always say that the universe always corrects itself. So if one person did too much in one direction, the universe is going to always fix it. The universe always corrects itself. And that is when the justice card appears. Because you see yourself as still having to balance things out yourself. The justice card is the universe doing that work for you. So whatever it is that you're balancing, that you're saying, okay, but I'm loyal to this person, so I keep coming around, I keep helping them with their healing, but I don't seem to be getting anything in return. I think this is now the universe saying, hold on, I'm here, I've got your back. You don't have to feel that way anymore. You don't even have to do that anymore. That it's time now for the universe to step in and take over so you can relax. You don't have to do this balancing act anymore. Because I think the universe wants you to focus on other things. I think the universe wants you to focus on your soul's purpose, which looks to me like it could have to do a lot with healing, energy healing, perhaps light work, all the things that the Queen of Cups represents, intuition, psychic abilities, that I think the universe would rather have you spend your time working on your spiritual gifts and your soul's purpose than trying to balance out someone else's life. So it does feel like right now in this energy, you do feel like this situation is fluctuating, that you have to be the one to always have the strategy, to have the answers, to make the choices in this relationship. But again, you're definitely manifesting in help from the universe. And I just saw 1212 on my timer when I said that. The environment around you is very balanced when it comes to emotions. And again, I think that's because you have done a very good job of keeping everything balanced in this situation with whoever this person is for you. And I think it's because there's so much love in the situation. I keep being drawn back to this Three of Cups energy where you have unconditional love for this person. If this is a child, for example, or if this is a parent, for example, if this is someone you have children with, again, this is probably someone that you do love unconditionally and you have a lot of affection for and you want to be selfless towards them. And so you've done a very good job of keeping this balanced because of your love for them. But if you're continuing to bring things to someone who doesn't appear to really be appreciating it, that's when the universe steps in and says, hold on, right now you two can't have access to each other because I am balancing things out for you. And it's really basically out of your hands anyway. Whenever you're in a hanged man energy, it is out of your hands. There's really nothing you can do. You can't do anything from this position except think about the whole situation. Strength card here is telling me two things. One, that the universe is here and trying to give you the courage to get through this situation so that as hard as it may be, so we'll back up a little bit. You may feel like you just want to be done with this relationship. You don't want to have to deal with this anymore. And this feeling where you want to go see if there's something else better for you out there. But this energy that you're moving into, the Queen of Cups, is one of you needing to stick around in this situation to help heal the situation. So using your compassion over your ego. And the Strength card can be about putting your ego in check. But the universe is here to help you because this is a major arcana. So it does feel like there is the shadow side of you or the ego side of you that is saying, I don't want to help. I don't want to heal this person. I have already done so much work. Why do I have to be the one to do it? And the universe is saying, but that is your ego that is talking, that put that aside and understand that your role in this situation was to heal this entire situation because you have that ability. And it's good for you to use that ability and have it overpower your ego, which is what this person in the Strength card is doing. With this Lion card, they're overpowering their ego, getting control over their ego. And the situation could be different for everybody, but it could be that you're dealing with someone who may have deceived you, someone who you feel didn't have a lot of integrity in this situation, someone who wasn't transparent, someone you can't trust. I mean, the situation is going to be different for everybody, but the point is you want to walk away, but you're being asked to put your compassion into this because that's your role in this situation, and that perhaps later on it will all start to make sense. And this is your test, is not letting your ego take control, letting your intuition, your psychic abilities, and your healing abilities take over in this situation. And it feels like it's not going to be that hard because you do have this unconditional love for whoever this person is. That it's more of like an eye roll type of energy than it is anything else. So it doesn't feel like it's going to be that hard for you to face your shadow side or your ego and put the ego in check. It just doesn't feel like it's going to be that far off for you or that difficult for you. Because then your potential outcome is the 9 of Cups, which is satisfaction, happiness, bliss, wishes coming in, and just this idea of understanding that your compassion over ego really kind of won the day. And then when that happens, then things can really start to balance out. Once you've healed the relationship, because that was your job to do it, then you'll be able to see that this energy was worth it, was worth you sticking around and trying one more time and using your healing abilities. And you'll also find that it strengthens your healing abilities. It strengthens your intuition. It just kind of makes everything feel more on purpose, more fulfilling, more according to your mission, your life's purpose, those types of energies. And that this was a lesson for both of you, in other words. Mostly you, though, is what I'm getting. So I would like to get some more tarot because this is such an interesting message. I'm not used to these kinds of messages. So I want to see more about you in this situation. So you're showing up as the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is always someone who is ready for action, someone who is curious, someone who is expanding their awareness about things. And I feel like with also you about to step into this Queen of Cups energy, that this is you being ready to take action with your healing abilities, with your compassion. So if yesterday you felt like walking away, for example, tomorrow you're going to feel more like, well, wait a minute. Maybe there is something I'm overlooking here with the 4 of Cups. Maybe I am overlooking something. I am overlooking my ability to heal this person. Maybe I shouldn't just roll my eyes next time. Maybe there is something I can do. And so I feel like in this Page of Swords energy, you feel like you're ready to take action towards that instead of just walking away and throwing up your hands, which you may have done before. And that might have been the right thing for you to do at the time. But this is saying now is the time to step in and really use your light and your healing towards this situation and compassion. Because it feels like that might be what this person really needs right now, is your compassion. So then we have Strength coming in again. And this is what you're being asked to focus on. So we will get to that. Then we have 6 of Cups. And then we have the Emperor. So, and underneath everything is the 2 of Swords. And, and the 2 of Swords, again, is about making a choice. Do I walk away? Or do I use my compassion and my healing abilities towards this situation? Because you know something is out of balance. Clearly, you know something is out of balance. We had Fair show up. We had Justice show up. We had the 2 of Pentacles show up. You know there's something that's out of balance. And there's a need to put it into balance and to correct it. The universe is saying, we're going to do that. We're going to make this even. We are going to give you exactly what you deserve in this situation because you have been the one to do the work. But right now, what we as the universe need you to do is to use your compassion towards this situation and towards this person. And we have the Strength card showing up twice. And the Strength is showing up in your focus position. So again, this is a need to really focus on not letting your ego take the reins here, not letting your ego say, I'm not helping that person, I'm not doing it again, because that's your ego. You're being asked to use your strength over that and to really dig deep and use your compassion. We just keep really getting that over and over again. The challenge, though, here for you is this Six of Cups. It's remembering the past. It's saying, but this person betrayed me. This person lied to me. This person deceived me. This person, whatever they did. That's going to be your challenge, is constantly telling yourself, but I don't want to. They don't deserve this. But that's why the Justice card popped up here, and that's why Fair popped up here, because the universe is saying, don't worry about it not being fair. We've got that. What you are to worry about is getting strength over your ego and using compassion in the situation. Wow, it's just the same message over and over. So the advice here is the Emperor, which is really about using your discipline. Really about, and it's the same message as the Strength, essentially, is really just using your discipline so that you can remain compassionate even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't think it's fair, even when you don't think it's balanced, even when you don't think this person deserves it. The universe is asking you to dig deep into your discipline and have strength over your ego and apply as much compassion as possible. And then at least you know that you have done everything you can. You've covered yourself as far as karma goes. And whatever this person does in reaction to that, whatever they do or don't do, the universe will take care of it. The universe is showing up here as justice. And that's what that means. So you just focus on being the best and most compassionate person you can, even if you don't feel like it. Wow. So I don't really know why, but I'm being called to pull a couple of these career and money cards. I feel like there must be a message in here. This was not a career or money reading. But first I want to pull some big picture oracle cards to see if we can get a few more messages. So we have the Book, the Garden, and the Fish. So, and then underneath everything, we have the Broken Mirror, which again means you might not be looking at this situation just right. There might be more of a need for your compassion than you realize, which is why I think you're being asked to really not focus on the past at the moment and just to focus on your discipline and your ability to be compassionate. There's a greater community here, though. So is there something here about this affecting your larger family in general? Are there more people who might be affected by this? Is it something along those lines? And with the Fish and the Book coming together too, especially over this Page of Swords, there's a whole other message coming through here that there could be a lot of things that you don't understand about this situation. And the Page of Swords tends to be someone who is ready to learn, ready to expand their knowledge, someone who is ready to investigate, learn about things. And so if there's something you don't know about this person, and I don't mean anything nefarious, what I mean is reasons that they may have not been transparent, that you didn't know about, things like that. It seems like with the Book and the Fish coming in here together, that there may be a lot of things that you don't know about, which might require you to have more compassion in the situation anyway. But it does feel like there's a broader community here. So it's making me feel like there are more, that like the extended family could be affected by this, or if there are children involved or things like that, more than one person being affected. And it's almost like you don't know what you don't know. So apply compassion for now, and the universe is going to make it all make sense. Wow, I hope that made sense. Okay. So again, I'm hoping to find some kind of a message in these cards that makes sense because I'm just being called to use them. So we have Sword, which says money conflicts, cutting corners, breakthrough. Career is law and order, pay cut, defense, and being fired. So with this sword, I mean, we are getting the 2 swords, and we did see the 2 of swords under here. So that could be the message for that. But there is money conflicts here. So it could be that you're having money conflicts. The fish represents money. So it could be that you are literally having money conflicts with this person. And that might be why your ego and the 6 of Cups is saying, I'm not helping this person anymore. It could be about that. But again, you're being asked to really apply your compassion. And then we have coins, money coming in. So yeah, I do think that there is something here in this conflict with this person. Do they owe you money? But this says money conflicts, but then this says money coming in. And we have the Justice card. Okay, I sort of get it now. Whatever money you may have lost because of this person, or conflict that you're having with this person, or whatever you've invested in this person, this is what the universe is bringing in for you. Justice and fair. The universe is bringing that in for you because they understand that what happened to you. This is the balance that's coming in for you. Is whatever money you may have lost in this situation, or whatever, any resource in general that you may have lost in this situation, the universe is bringing it back into you, and probably more so because that's how the universe generally works. So now I get why we had to pull those. Okay, so let's get one chakra card to wrap this up, because I like working with your chakra auric energy. So we have heart healing, with composed. This is you stepping directly into your healing abilities. This, in this situation, it couldn't be more clear. Even though you really don't want anything to do with this person right now because you're feeling chapped about maybe that they lied to you about money, or they promised to pay you back and never do, that type of energy. This is saying remain composed. You are a heart healer, and your role in this situation is to stay compassionate because you have so much love for this person. And then maybe what you didn't know with the book and the Page of Swords, what you didn't know will come to light, and you'll understand better why you had to go through all of this. And in the meantime, the Justice card is here to bring back in whatever you lost in this situation. Wow, this was a supremely interesting reading. This is really just about you using your healing abilities and not letting your irritation or ego get in the way. That the most important thing right now is your compassion towards this whole situation. So, wow. So please let me know how this was resonant for you. And if you're still here, if you would like to tell me your sign, or if you have a question, I'm always happy to do bonus readings. For those of you who just want to leave your sign, I'll do a bonus reading for your sign. Or if you have a specific question, I'm happy to do a bonus reading for that too. So please let me know how this reading was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.